All right, yo guys, what's going on? It's Mando here, and we're back today, but we're talking about the openers. Now, I know this is not the rest of the series that I've already started that I said I would do. It was just a lot of a lot of research with a lot of stuff that I was also having to do at the same time, so it just wasn't possible. So let me just smooth this a little bit more. But today we're talking about the opening game of the OKC and Houston Rockets. Now, that was an amazing game. Let's get that out of the way. But can we talk about how Kevin Durant may not be who he was anymore? Now, I'm not saying he's completely regressed. We're going off of a one-game just thriller. It was an instant classic. Let's get that out of the way. Kevin Durant. Sorry, I'm sitting on a step stool now. Kevin Durant made probably the most bonehead move that could have costed them the game. Now, if it wasn't for the refs already being in mid-season form, missing calls, and even taking some calls and stuff, they would have given that call, which they should have given. Oh, I know, they did give it. I don't remember. I didn't watch the whole game. I went to bed before that overtime. But Kevin Durant missed 2 free throws to end it in regulation, I'm pretty sure, right? I think it was in regulation. He missed 2 free throws, in which he's an 80% shooter with a bunch of 90% seasons already from the free throw line. He missed both of them. Fell short both times. Now, every basketball player gets told, you have to adjust every single time to your shot, right? Why don't you obviously did not watch the Last Dance documentary, because you literally get told what to do when your legs get tired and your shots are falling short. They literally tell you. If you don't know, go watch The Last Dance. It's a very good documentary. Pretty sure it's free if you watch it on Netflix, but Netflix you pay whatever. Why am I going after Kevin Durant? One of my favorite players, by the way, before he went off to Golden State. One of my favorite players. Why am I so on him right now? And Houston being a Texas team, obviously I support them. Why am I mad at Kevin Durant? Remember, there was a leak of a potential series coming out where he said probably the most dumb thing you can say as a basketball player. That you can't win with just defense. Which I'm not going to argue. You need defense, right? You need defense to win championships. 100%. I'm pretty sure, what was it? The lowest seed defense-wise was 6. Like, the lowest defense was a 6th rated defense, which I think was Golden State, and I want to say it was the 2020 Lakers, I want to say. Those were the lowest defensive ratings, was 6th. Ranked 6th in the NBA. Kevin Durant hasn't been on those teams since he was in Golden State. And guess what? They won 2. I think they should have won 3 if people didn't get injured and he didn't get injured. They should have gone for a 3-peat in 2019. But he said that anybody can play defense. Which last night, he couldn't stop the ball for nothing. Right? Shea was scoring on him big time. Big time. Just locking him up. 24 points. And I think he played like 43 minutes or something. 24 points. Alperen Şengün was the one carrying the load, guys. Let's put that out there. Alperen Şengün was the one carrying the load. Amin Thompson was just being a two-way monster just like he normally is. We expected that. And they don't have a point guard. That needs to be corrected somewhere, somehow. Reed Shepherd was chucking up shots. You need a point guard. Trade Reed Shepherd and somebody else for a point guard and let him develop somewhere else, because he's not going to help you out for a win-now move. But KD having 6 fouls in the first game. Yes, it was against OKC, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the free throw merchant, whatever. He wasn't even scoring very well yesterday either, last night in the opener. But you're telling me that you handpicking Houston. You handpicked Houston and said, I'm going to go there. Right? Yes, Phoenix traded him. He wanted to go to Houston. Let's get that straight. They gave him his wish to go to Houston. You're saying that you handpicked it. You couldn't give effort defensively to the point of an all-NBA player and a legend like yourself? And you couldn't score more than, 3 of 5 in the second half? From third quarter to whenever he fouled out. Right? Which I think he fouled out in the second overtime. You shot 5 times. I could have given you the benefit of the doubt if you went 6 for 10. And most of them were dunks. But I can give you the benefit of the doubt for that. But didn't Shea score 30? Wait, no, it wasn't just Shea. It may have been Shea. I don't know, but didn't they go on a huge run where they ran up the score after being down at halftime, OKC? You ran to a defensive-minded team, but there wasn't enough defense to stop the MVP, the reigning MVP. Sorry, I ran out of space. But the reigning MVP. And you couldn't at least play half decent defense? You only scored 24. You only scored 24, being one of the best scorers of all time, everybody says. I'm going to move this a little bit to get out of the glare. You only had 24 points. One of the best scorers of all time in other people's opinion. Not mine. He's a great scorer. I have him top 25. Not top 10. People have him top 10. We'll go with top 10 for this narrative. Top 10 scorer of all time. And you're telling me that you couldn't go get a basket? You couldn't get more than 5 in the second half? You couldn't get them into foul trouble? You being one of the best scorers, you couldn't go get them into foul trouble. You couldn't go get your shot. He's great in the mid-range. Great three-point shooter as well. Great at off-ball scoring. And even on-ball scoring, he's great. How weren't you able to get it done? That's what I'm wondering. You couldn't have gone in and ruined ring night. This is on you, KD. I know you're not watching this. This is on you. This loss is on you. That's my opinion on last night's game. Great job to OKC and even Houston and throughout the game for the first, 36 minutes or so. They were on fire. It was a great game. I'm blaming KD for the loss. I know it's only game 1. They're going to get everything together. But I blame KD on this one, man. Nothing else to say. Thank you guys for watching, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to try to break down the Lakers and Warriors game next. Before tonight's matchup, which is my favorite, which is the Texas Showdown. Wemby versus Cooper Flag. I'll break that down before the game, too. And without further ado, guys, have a nice day. And I'll see you in a little bit. See you later.